Alright everybody, welcome back to Mighty Number 9, Part 9. Okay, and yeah, this is Haladoc, and in the last episode we beat up Stephen Blum as Cowboy Bebop. No, I'm just kidding, Spike. I'm 90% certain that's who it is. And we got an A on the level, but the last but not least is this guy, so...
Beck, you there? Careful with these winds. They're throwing off my aim. Lost him again. I'm moving to get a better angle. Shade out.
Okay, so that didn't really help much.
Mighty Number 6, Aviator, has co-opted the television broadcast capabilities of this tower.
And that was absolutely useless. And somehow I just had a feeling this guy was going to be last.
All set,
you know?
then?
He's cool. He's cool like Storm Eagle, except not like Storm Eagle, and is probably much tougher, because Storm Eagle is really, really easy.
System ready? Go!
Alright, so...
Mighty Number 6 must be transmitting from the apex.
Sorry to make you climb it on foot, Beck, but it's all part of the plan.
Well, part of the plan. Alright, get some health right there. Those enemies are the worst in this level, definitely. But I would suggest just rolling past them as quick as you can, really.
And now, live from Avi News World Headquarters, continuing coverage of Bum Bum Bum.
Get a little bit more life, get away from that guy, because they're brutal. Try not to get hit by that. Maybe some patience is in hand right there. Get a little bit more life. So far we're doing alright.
Whatever happens, Avi News.
And let's see. Outside areas, I'm not a fan, especially with the high winds and other things. Just get away from you. Alright.
That's more like...
Oh, got scared. Thought I didn't think I was gonna make that. So here's a life. And wow, that did not work. Maybe right here? Man, he does not want to grab onto that.
Alley-oop.
Okay. Ooh.
Alley-oop.
Alright, so there's the life. That's actually, you can just go to the right. I didn't realize it was that easy.
To board the airship and run.
Alright, and there we go. Got a nice little health boost.
You'll be safely up the tower in no time.
Don't count your atoms before they're smashed, Sonda. Look, he's been spotted.
Alright, so yeah, we gotta beat up this turret here. You know, it's beating me up.
That's more like...
Yeah, the damage over time thing helps here.
That's more like...
So there we go. Took care of those missiles, no problem. And then this thing right here, you gotta get it in there, but but then the ice takes over, and look at how much damage it does. That's always really nice. And it still's hitting them. Very nice. Yeah, I would suggest doing that right there. That part. Maybe, you know, use a different weapon.
Avi News traffic from the Avi-1 Eye in the Sky traffic copter. Avi! We have an accident about to happen on the airship, Avi. A piece of trash causing trouble. What? I mean, breaking news. The piece of trash brought a friend and he's no fun at all!
Alright, well, Shade. Coming to back me up, alright.
Couldn't get a beat on Avi, kid. Have to leave him up to you.
yeah, I don't know what the level is like. What happens if you don't beat Shade first and come? Who knows? Maybe they make you battle him or something, and he's all hardcore. But who knows? Could be nothing. Oh, jeez. Me and my silliness.
That's more like it.
And yeah, there's spikes there, and it is windy, so it is a tad treacherous. Yeah, get away from that guy. At all costs, those guys are brutal.
That's more like it.
Okay. And yeah, this part, these aren't too bad. You just want to
That's more like it.
oh crap. Oh, okay, there we go. Just want to be careful there. There are spikes down there at that area.
The radio tower bots are in pursuit. Now to Avi for the weather. Thanks, Avi. We've got strong winds out there today. Be careful. That's more like.
Oh man, I am almost dead. I really don't want to use the. Really don't want to use my health. Oh my goodness, but you really should. And I just, it's, you gotta be really precise with that dash sometimes. I can't believe, like, I regained my step, like, right there, you know. Or I, you know, got out of the slide just right at, like, that second. Just, yeah, like, right there, you know. Same thing. Oh, well. Just gotta be a master at it. This thing.
That's Elliot.
Alright, there we go. Get rid of this guy. Alright, so on to the next area. Get rid of that guy. Avoid him. Avoid this guy. Yeah, totally avoid those guys. I don't even see the point. If you want some red stuff there. I guess I'll just take him out now. And then, yeah, you want to definitely crawl down this ladder because there are spikes down there, and they'll get you sometimes. And then this part right here, if you just keep dashing, you just keep floating up. So, yeah, just keep doing it. I mean, be careful, of course, but, yeah, it gets a little thin, obviously, up there. But there is a life right there if you got some guts and you want to try to get that, you can do that. That was kind of an accident. I didn't really mean to do that, but yeah, you probably want to grab onto those handles right there. Very nice.
That's more like it.
Okay. Forget you, monkey dude. I don't need you. I don't need you shooting at me either. Not gonna wait for that one, but yeah, let's see. I think, oh, there is one. Okay. Yeah, I'll skip the life. I have 2 lives. If I can make it to the boss convincingly, and hopefully I don't lose too much life. Hopefully, his weakness is really strong against him, and I can just whoop him. Whoop him up. Okay, wow, he gave up an extra life. Okay, I'll take.
Here we go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, if you can see my lives dwindling, this guy's tough.
Live from atop Avi News headquarters, continuing coverage of Tower of Terror! And now to Avi for the weather. Thanks, Avi! We got strong winds out there today. Be careful! Moments before he fell to his tragic death. Ooh, sorry, Beckham, your segment is getting cut.
I'm not getting my segment cut. But, yeah, you do definitely want to hold on to your your shots, because they you run out of them very quickly. You run out of your bullets.
Local boss at large.
So just
Found him.
be aware of that.
Please stand by.
Okay. So far, he has not been as tough as he has been different times.
Direction, twice.
And I just like to grab, like, hold on to the edge right there. Well, I luckily dodged it. That was pretty lucky of me.
Please stand by.
Alright, so this is his halfway move. This move is really... I have not been able to dodge this move yet.
And falling robots.
Yeah, that always gets me. And then he comes at you, which just jumping over it seems to work.
Headline, boss attack back.
Alright, take a hit there. And there.
Boss at large. Update, found him. Please stand by.
Alright. Take another hit.
This just in. Local boss at large.
And sometimes he does that more than once. Alright, and there we go. Finally got him. Took me a few tries. He was a little tougher. But, yeah, just be very wary of your ammo, because you run out real quick.
What are you doing up here?
Mission clear.
Alright. Yeah, I probably didn't do very well here. No. Okay. Alright, I'm certain there's going to be a scene after this. So, that's the 8th Robot Master. Or the 8th Mighty, I'm sorry. Keep doing that. I try not to. I gotta give the game its props.
Stupendous job, Beck. Come back to base, and then, let's see.
Professor, we're receiving an urgent call from Cherry Dynamics. I will patch it through.
Sonda! Sonda! Oh, Sonda. Thank goodness. Great Graham here.
Mr. Graham, what a pleasant surprise to hear from you.
Drop the axe, Sonda. You don't like me and I don't like you. But we need your help. It's our factory here. It's out of control. It's cranking out hostile bots and we can't stop it.
Confirming. Confirmed. Defective Cherry-Dyne robots are rampaging throughout the city.
Gadzooks, that is not good. We'll send help right away. Right, William?
Yes, of course. But, Mr. Graham, one question. What makes you so sure Blackwell is behind this?
Sonda, who is this idiot? Whom else would it be, boy? That smelly old fart is obviously out for revenge. Now stop asking stupid questions and send help!
Whoa, pleasant as always, that Mr. Graham.
Sonda, I'll take the mighty numbers and handle the situation at the robot factory. You take call and find Dr. Blackwell at the prison.
You mean go myself to the prison? Like, actually, physically go there? I suppose it's the only way to contact Dr. Blackwell under the circumstances. But are you sure you don't want to swap missions? I think you, of all people, would want to see him, right?
On the contrary, I'd be quite content to never see him again for the rest of my life.
Okay, so they got some issues, but
New content in extra mode is here.
ooh. So,
What should we tackle
okay,
next?
so I beat the Robot Masters, and then some new stuff gets added. I'm just gonna check this out here. Aviator. Hold down the attack button to wield a large propeller above your head. Jump height increases and descent speed slows all the propellers out. You can also block falling objects above you. Okay. Release the attack button to throw your propeller. The blades will rise in a zigzag pattern, then return to the player. You can only wield one propeller at a time. If you press the attack button after releasing the propeller blades, they will immediately return to the player. Okay. Sweet. I guess we'll just read this too because it's new. Oh, you can play as Call in her own stage and in certain parts of EX mode. Here's how her playstyle is different from Beck's. Shoots large bullet. You can only shoot one sword bullet at a time. Jump. Hold down the jump button in midair to hover slowly towards the ground. Dash. The jetpack on her back lets her dash like Beck. However, she's unable to absorb cell. Crouch on the ground. You can do that move. A barrier call. When you hold down R2, and the barrier nullifies projectiles and consumes attack energy while in use. It's a convenient form of defense, but you can't attack while using it. Swap. You can recharge the energy for your barrier by swapping out backpacks for Call scattered throughout the stage. Okay. Call is different from Beck, lacking the battle prowess and absorption ability to do well in a fight. From stealthy avoiding enemies to sending enemy fire back at them, try looking at her gameplay from a different point of view. Okay. Cool. And an online race battle. Okay, well that's it for this episode, and in the next episode, I guess we'll be taking on the Sanda thing, Sanda Corporation or something. Yep, see you next video.